Liz Robson-Kelly, CEO of Worth It and creator of the Wellbeing Club programme. Wellbeing Club is a positive education programme for school mental health leads. It helps you develop and lead a whole school approach to positive mental health and wellbeing based on positive psychology.
Worth It's made a huge difference to our school. It's something that has really shaped the way we look at mental health and wellbeing, our understanding of positive psychology and how that impacts on everything. It's just had a massive impact at every single layer of how we act and behave as a school. It's meant that wellbeing is on every agenda for every meeting we have. It's something we're openly talking about with governors, with parents and carers. So by being involved with Worth It, we've really now got a very clear wellbeing strategy in place.
I think it's been, such an amazing thing that's happened in our school, in just in terms of the ethos. The amount of people that come to see me and I show around school and they leave saying what an amazing school it is. And I think part of that is the health and wellbeing and the emotional wellbeing of everybody that's in our building.
Wellbeing is taught explicitly as its own lesson on a regular basis, but it's also embedded into the lessons we do throughout the year as well. So it's something we touch on a lot. I'd like to think the children in our class know the value of wellbeing.
I think as a parent, before you become a governor, you get a feel for what a school's like, and it always seemed a very happy and safe place for the children when you were coming just to have a look around the school. And certainly once I've been a governor, that's felt even more so. The children are really happy to come to school.
I think it's been amazing. Over the last 5 years, we were losing staff at an alarming rate. We would lose 6 to 8 staff every academic year for a number of reasons. However, since our wellbeing project and since we've taken on board the Worth It training and all those things, we've had very high staff retention. We lose very few members of staff now. In fact, like I said before, we have a lot of people wanting to join our staff. So that's really pleasing.
Because I know that I can go and talk to somebody if I'm struggling, if I know that I will be supported with my well-being. That makes me feel, it impacts my teaching, that I know that I'm appreciated as a teacher by senior members of the school. They know that my well-being is important. The workload, they understand that there can be a lot of work, but we understand that there's ways of managing that, and it just makes me feel really appreciated, and I think that has an impact on my teaching, because if my well-being is good, my teaching is going to be better.
It's lovely to have a relationship with a class where it's a very open dialogue about feelings. Even in the morning check-in, I'll join in with the morning check-in and explain how I'm feeling, and it's nice for them to know that sometimes even adults have bad days and it's completely normal, because other times I think they think that it's just them and they're isolated. I think a lot of children don't see the bigger picture, so it's quite nice for them to understand.
One of the great things about Wellbeing Club is when you need things, you can access them, and you can access the support through Q&A sessions as well, so that it's all available. You don't have to do it all in one load. And I think particularly for teachers' workload and their wellbeing, it's a really accessible, really easy way in which they can help to get mental health and effective wellbeing embedded in their school. What I would most of all say is it will really make your school a happier and better place for every member of your school community. It impacts the staff, the children, parents, carers, governors. That involvement brings everyone together, and you will see the impacts in places you never thought of. We didn't know it would have the impact it has on behaviour. Our attendance rates have improved, they're now outstanding. It's had an impact on absolutely everything, and our children are now so open and articulate about their mental health. It's a real pleasure to see.
The benefits that you'll get from joining Wellbeing Club include gaining access to a team of expert consultant positive psychologists that can support you develop your whole school approach to mental health and wellbeing, online training and CPD that you can access anytime to help you develop your whole school approach. Join now and you can gain access to all the support, resources and information you need to help you feel empowered to lead a whole school approach to mental health and wellbeing in your school.